here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited to share with you guys my review and swatches of the brand new Makeup Geek eyeshadows that released last week. Marlena released 18 brand new shades for her summer 2016 collection. There's a total of 9 shimmer and 9 matte shades in the collection. You can buy them individually, or there's also bundles where you can buy the mattes by themselves, the shimmers by themselves, or the entire bundle. So let me tell you really quickly, you can buy the bundle for all matte shades, which are 9 of them, for $52. For $52, you can also buy the 9 shimmer shades, or you can get the entire bundle for $100. So the best bang for your buck is getting the entire collection of 18 shadows for $100, because that makes them about $5.50, whereas the individual shades are $6 a piece. So if you're only gonna get a couple here or there, I would buy them individually. If you want all the shimmers, I would buy the bundle, or if you want all of them, I think the best price, or at least you want most of them, I would definitely go ahead and buy the $100 bundle as well. That's the best bang for your buck. Now I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in and show you swatches of every single one, and then I will show you the 9 together and the 9 or the 9 matte and the 9 shimmer together. That way you can see those, since those would be a bundle. And then this is what it would look like if this was the entire bundle that you picked up. And then when the swatches are over, I will give you guys my final thoughts and opinions on these shadows, because majority of them are good, but there are a couple that I'm not a big fan of. So here is what the palette looks like zoomed in. These are the true colors. They are amazing. Pretty much all of these right here, including these two, are matte, and then these and these are the shimmer shades. But such a beautiful collection. So the first shade is called Taboo, which is an ultra deep raisin purple with a matte finish, and it's almost so dark that it looks like a black shade. Now out of all 18 of the eyeshadows I'm going to show you, this is probably the weakest one. This is me swatching my hand in the pan, and look how patchy it is, and how you can see, you know, my like fingerprint coming through. It's not really a good one. Like, if you don't get the entire set, I would go ahead and definitely pass on this one, because I have to really dig my hand in there in order to get a good amount of product. And then look how just unpigmented that is. It's not very dark. Like, what's in the pan does not translate onto the hand or the eye very well. It's just really, really weak, and it's definitely the most rough and like gritty formula out of all of them. So that's the one that I'm least impressed with. Like, if you don't get the set, I would just go ahead and pass on that one. Makeup Geek has much better like really dark purples and blacks out there. So the next shade is called Fashion Addict, which is a medium orchid purple with a matte finish. This is such a beautiful purple, but it does kind of pull a pinky undertone, and you'll see when I swatch it how it does pull a pink undertone to it. So there is what it looks like. Such a beautiful pop of color. Really, really fun for the lower lash line. Such a beautiful color for spring and summer. And I'm going to leave that one swatched. That way you can see the one right next to it that is definitely a little bit more purple. And this is called Hopscotch, which is a bright iris with a matte finish. And this one is much more of like a light lavender shade. And you can tell when I swatch them next to each other how that other shade, Fashion Addict, pulls much more of a pink undertone. So you can see the difference here, but it's such a beautiful purple. Such a really, really pretty light lavender purple. Super fun pop of color in the lower lash line as well. So the next shade is called Tuscan Sun, which is a medium salmon pink with a matte finish. And this one is just like a really nice transition color. If you want something a little different than like your typical brown shade, this would be perfect for that. So here's what it looks like. Really pretty. I really like this. If you're into like beaches and cream and things like that from the original eyeshadows, you would like this one. This one just pulls much more of a little bit of a pinky salmon undertone, but really, really pretty, fun transition color for spring and summer. Next shade is called Tiki Hut, which is a medium tawny brown with a matte finish. This is another really, really good one that would be good for a transition shade, or for the outer crease, or for blending out color on the lower lash line. This one is just a really nice color, and it's not quite like any of the other colors in her collection either. I did swatch it next to like Creme Brulee and a couple other ones, and it is, you know, a separate color on its own. So I'm really excited I have this one in my collection as well. So the next one is called Wild West, which is a rich rose brown with a matte finish. And you can see how this one just has like the slightest pink undertone to it. It's not like a red, it's just definitely on the lighter, more pink cool tone side. So this one again, I did compare it to the other ones and it's not quite like Cocoa Bear. Cocoa Bear pulls much more of a red undertone, whereas this one pulls much more of a cool, rich brown undertone. So really beautiful. This is perfect for the outer crease. So now we're gonna start getting into kind of the gray colors in her collection, and this is Brownie Points, which is a cool milk chocolate with a matte finish, but I think these start to pull definitely a little bit more gray than they do brown. And this is also this one and maybe the next one I'm about to show you are some of those weaker ones where they just like don't show up on the finger that well, and you know, they're a little bit patchy. See how it's a little bit patchy? I really have to start building it up to get better pigmentation, and even then it does not build up quite as well as some of those other shades. So this is another one that if you don't get the entire collection, I would kind of pass on Brownie Points. Okay, so this one is called Friend Zone, which is described as a dusty purple brown with a matte finish. Now this one is much more pigmented than the last one. Here is what that one looks like. It's just a really nice gray with a slight kind of purple slate undertone to it. Really, really pretty, and this one builds up a lot better than that last one I just showed you. So this is the last matte in the collection, and this one is called Sand Dollar, which is described as a porcelain pink gray with a matte finish. And this is a really, really, really light shade. This is one that I would use all over the eye to set my eye primer as like a base for the eyeshadows that you go in with, because it's so light and so you can barely see it on my skin, but that's why it's perfect for using it as a base for eyeshadows. Yeah, you can barely see it. It's like right here. Like it's like my perfect skin tone shade. But trust me, this one is a nice quality and good for a base for all the rest of your eyeshadow. Okay, so moving on to the shimmer shades in the collection, this first one is called Venom, which is a deep moss green with golden shimmery finish. And what I love about all these, look how pigmented that is. What I love about the shimmer shades is that all of them have a different kind of like reflection and sparkles in them. So this one has gold, some of the other ones have silver, some have pink, like it just depends. I love how they have different sparkles in them. Look how phenomenal these colors are. So amazing. That's such a beautiful, beautiful wearable green. So the next shade that we have is called Anarchy, which is a medium Marcella with a shimmery finish. So I'm not really sure what Marcella is, but it's just like seriously the most beautiful coppery burgundy color when you swatch it. This is incredible. This might be my favorite color like this out of all the palettes that I have. Oh, look how beautiful that color is. Like it's kind of a red with an orangey gold undertone. It's got beautiful gold and orange sparkles in it. Such a gorgeous color. So this next shade is called Toxic, which is a deep eggplant purple with a shimmery finish. And this one has kind of more purple sparkles in it, like other shades of purple and pink in it. Beautiful color. Beautiful. Like look at that shimmer and the pigment. Like these are so buttery and velvety and smooth and just, they're so shimmery and beautiful for the lid. So the next shade is called Hot Pants. And this one is a bright orchid with a purple shift. So this one is going to have a little bit of like a duochrome effect with some purple sparkles in it. It's just, oh my gosh, look at that color, how iridescent it is and changes in the light. I love this one. It's just like magic. Look at that. It's seriously pure magic. It's gorgeous and it's almost got like a purpley blue shift to it and duochrome effect. It's just stunning. I love this one so much. I'm telling you guys, the purples in this collection are outstanding. So this next color is called Sin City, which is described as a medium tangerine with a shimmery finish. And this one has like some gold sparkles in it, so it's an orange with a gold sparkles and undertone to it. Really pretty. And this one's really fun and it's actually more wearable than you would expect. Kind of reminds me of like orange juice. It's just really pretty and like seriously perfect for summer. Like if this doesn't scream summer, like I don't know what does. So this one is called Casino, which is a vibrant marigold with a shimmery finish. And this one is much more yellow and has a gold undertone than that other one, which was much more orange. This one is definitely on the more yellow side. So let me swatch the other one, which was Sin City, right next to it so that you can see the difference. This one is Sin City, which is orangey, and then this one was Casino, which has a little bit more of a yellow undertone. Both are beautiful and make a really nice combination together. You could do a really fun ombre look with these. I love them. So this next one is called Chit Chat, which is a medium periwinkle with a shimmery finish. Oh, this color, look how amazing like this blue purple shade is. It's stunning. This one might be my favorite out of the collection. It's gorgeous. So there is what that color looks like, Chit Chat. Oh my gosh. This could be worn on the lid, in the crease, the lower lash line, like so many different ways, and it's gonna look gorgeous no matter what. I love this shade. It's so beautiful. They really captured the perfect periwinkle color with shimmer in it. Now this one might be my second favorite in the collection, and this one is called Rebel, and it swatches way more beautiful than you would think, and it's described as a deep dusty purple with a gold overlay. So this is another one that kind of has a duochrome effect with a purple undertone with gold shimmer in it. It's incredible. Like the gold in it and the duochrome effect is just amazing. So look at this in the light, how you see gold, then you have purple, like it's stunning and it packs really well on the lid. I love this one, it's just amazing. Look at those colors, like look at the darkness there and then the gold here. It's just awesome. And this is the last one in the collection, and this one is called Pillow Talk, and it's a soft lilac with a silver shift and a shimmery finish. So this is another kind of duochrome one. This is probably the softest one out of the entire collection. It's so buttery and soft and like feels so lightweight too. Like you can barely feel it when you swatch it, but look how stunning it is. The purple with the silver. Like some of her shimmer shades are just incredible. Like they're amazing. I love this one. So there are all 9 of these shimmer shades. Like they are so incredible. You have like such a wide range of purples, orange, yellow, green, blue. It's incredible. So these are just stunning, like amazing shimmer shades. So there are all 9 of the matte shades from the lightest all the way to the brightest orchid shade. So these are again all 9 of the matte shades. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all these swatches. In my personal opinion, the strongest, most amazing shadows in here are definitely the shimmer shades. Some of them have a duochrome effect, some are just shimmer, and then some just have these beautiful overlays and shifts, and they're incredible. So I would definitely suggest, if you're going to pick up some of them, if you don't want to pick up all of them, I would definitely go for the shimmer shades over the matte shades. Majority of the matte shades are good, but I would say 3 of them are really not that great, and those 3 are pretty much these shades right here, which I kind of told you about when I was doing the swatches. This shade, which is Taboo, is probably the worst one. I would totally skip Taboo unless you're getting the entire bundle. Just don't get that one. It's not that good. She has definitely way better like plummy shades and like a black shade, Corruption or Corrupt, in her collection. That's a lot better. Brownie Points was okay, and what is this one? Friend Zone was okay. I think those are probably the weakest ones. So right there, if you want the bundle, 3 out of the 9 are just like okay that I would pass on. Whereas I think all of the shimmer shades are absolutely incredible. So if you're gonna get a bundle, I would definitely get the 9 shimmer shades, and then I would get the entire bundle if you can though, just because it is really nice to have an entire collection kind of curated that you can do a lot of color combinations here. I know on her website and her YouTube channel, she likes to do that, where she shows you guys some of the collection and the combinations you could put together if you may not have even thought of them yourself. There's lots of combos you can do, so it's always nice to have a collection if you can. Like I said, it was probably only the first or second time I ever did, but I was just really inspired and thought these colors were gorgeous and fun for spring and summer, so I thought, why not? I'm gonna get the whole bundle. But definitely pick up a couple of these if you can, if you're interested. Extremely professional artistry kind of makeup and pans to work with, and so I love the texture of them. I love the way they feel, where they're not so buttery that they just like get all over the face. They really are just like stay in one place and they blend out effortlessly. So I love the formula of Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I think the mattes are extremely easy to work with. I think the shimmer shades are easy to work with, whether it's a flat definer brush, your finger, like whatever it may be. They apply so well. They're very smooth and velvety. They're not so creamy. Like the creamiest eyeshadows ever are really her foiled eyeshadows, but her shimmer shades are so nice and smooth and velvety. They're so easy to work with. They just glide onto the skin, and so I love her shimmer shades. They're incredible. So I hope you guys enjoyed getting to see all swatches of the brand new 18 eyeshadows that Marlena came out with, and let me know down below which one were your favorite eyeshadows that I showed you today, if there's any colors that are like speaking to you, because if you're like me, all the purples were speaking to me, and I was like, I have to have every purple that's in here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned to all my upcoming videos, and I will see you guys very soon.